In a quiet village surrounded by green hills lived a farmer named Raman. He was a hard-working man with strong hands and a gentle heart. His wife Mira was kind, patient, and wise. They had 2 children, Anu and Kanan. The family lived in a small clay house, with a cowshed and a little garden full of flowers. Every morning before sunrise, Raman would wake up, drink a cup of hot tea prepared by Mira, and go to the fields. The children would follow him, carrying small baskets. Together they planted seeds, watered plants, removed weeds, and took care of the cattle. Their life was simple, but their hearts were full. One summer, the sun became very hot. There was no rain for many weeks. The rivers dried. The wells became shallow. The plants in Raman's field slowly turned brown. Every day, Raman looked at the sky. The clouds passed without dropping even a single drop of water. The children felt sad. Mira tried to smile, but inside she was worried. The grain stock became small. The money in the box became less. Still, the family worked. They carried water from the faraway well. They saved every handful of grains. They shared food even with the cows, because the cows were like family. One night, Raman sat outside his house. He looked at the empty sky and whispered, "I will not give up. These hands have worked for years. My land will not fail me." Mira came and sat beside him. She held his hand and said gently, "When a family stands together, no problem is bigger than us." The children heard this and hugged their parents. Their hearts became strong. Every evening, they prayed for rain. Days passed. The crops almost died. But Raman continued to plow the land, remove weeds, and water the plants, even though there was very little hope. One night, the wind began to blow. The dry earth smelled different. Lightning flashed in the dark sky. Then suddenly, clouds gathered. There was a loud sound of thunder. And then, rain. It started as small drops, then became heavier and heavier. The whole family ran out into the open field. Rainwater touched their faces. The land drank the water eagerly. The dry plants stood up again as if they were alive. The children shouted and danced. Mira thanked God with tears in her eyes. Raman looked at the sky and smiled. His faith was rewarded. Weeks passed. The land turned green. Plants grew tall and strong. Soon the field was golden with ripe grain. Harvest time came. All the villagers helped Raman, because they remembered how he never gave up. They cut the crops, tied them, and stored them in big piles. The sound of joy filled the whole village. Raman earned good money. He did not use it only for himself. He repaired the broken school roof. He gave grains to poor families. He bought books for children. People admired him. They said, "A farmer feeds the world. A good man feeds the heart." Years later, when the children grew up, they often remembered that summer. Anu said, "The land taught us to be patient." Kanan said, "When you don't give up, miracles happen." Raman and Mira grew old, but they were peaceful. Their house was still simple, but love filled every corner. The story of the farmer and his family became well known in the village. Whenever someone faced a hard time, people would say, "Sheaf of rice, work hard, stay patient, and stand with your family. Good days always return." Yellow heart. Moral of the story. Backhand index pointing right. Hard work plus family support plus faith equals success. Backhand index pointing right. Never give up, even when things look impossible.